Yo, 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 ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of SportsHubb Central. I am your host, Chad M. On this week's show, we are going to be discussing what occurred with Roger Clemens getting off the hook with his perjury charges in regards to all of the steroid allegations from his playing days in Major League Baseball. What an absolute waste of time this entire process is, having Congress actually take these guys to court, especially at the end of the day when we know that they have lied and they still end up getting off the hook. What is the point? I mean, come on. Do you think today, after Roger Clemens got out of court, the entire society's just like, oh my God, he must have been telling the truth the whole time? It's an absolute joke. Take a look at Roger Clemens when he started off in Major League Baseball in the late 1980s. Compare him to in his later years with the New York Yankees. He was a truck. Look at the width of him increase throughout the years. Barry Bonds, just go look at the size of his head increasing every single year. And Sammy Sosa, go look at how scrawny he was when he was signed by the Chicago White Sox before he started juicing and he was on the Chicago Cubs. It's obvious that they're all guilty, and it's an absolute waste of time to have to put these guys through court and waste taxpayers' dollars for something that in the grand scheme of society, with all the problems that are going on, shouldn't even come close to being important. So if you want to point the finger at anybody, let it be at Bud Selig for allowing this to go on. And you can't tell me he didn't know back in the day. Of course he was turning a blind eye the other way. Why? Because of the amount of money that it was helping this sport make. The popularity of the sport continued to rise as fans wanted to see what was going on. It was extremely exciting. We all wanted to see home runs smacked out of the yard. At the end of the day, it's all part of the entertainment industry. And as a fan, do you really care if these guys are all juiced up at the end of the day? No, because we were all intrigued and watching it at that time. And if anybody was that against it, why did we all tune in? You should have turned off your television sets and rebelled against it. Because every single dollar that the players profited off of this, and the owners, and Bud Selig from the salary that he made, is all a direct result of steroids. And like anything in life, when there's a major problem from a legal standpoint, it always has to start at the top. And that's why I think it's absurd the fact that these baseball players are being brought into Congress. Game number 5 for the NBA Finals tonight. Now I know the entire city of Miami has the champagne on ice ready to celebrate, but let's just hold on here for a second. This series isn't over yet. I believe that Oklahoma City has a fantastic chance here to get back in this series and force game number 6 and possibly even game number 7. The predominant reason for that is Miami Heat has played at an absolutely tremendous level. They can't play any better, whereas Oklahoma City, they can't play any worse, especially when it comes to executing in the final minutes of games. You have to believe as the series progresses, there is going to be a shortening of the gap that we've seen between these two teams here, as I still believe that they're much more even than the 3-1 series lead for the Heat indicates. Furthermore, I also believe that Miami is riding so high right now, they think they've got this series wrapped up, that I'm not so sure they're going to take this game quite as seriously as the other ones. They might take things for granted a little bit. And this young, hungry Oklahoma City Thunder team, they are not going to go out easily. They're going to come hungry. And I expect Durant and Westbrook to have their best games of the series, and better yet, have James Harden actually show up. I see Oklahoma City playing their most complete game of the series and really being a thorn in the side of this Miami Heat team and not giving them the title that easily, pushing it to Game 6 on their home court this weekend. And hey guys, I want to hear your opinions. Do you think Oklahoma City has an opportunity to win this game and get back in the series? If so, please explain to me why in the comment section below. And you know what? If you still think the Heat have the mojo to close it out tonight, tell us, what are your reasons for that? And finally, we have the winner of the Beats by Dre contest. It is Kevin Arnold of Parry Sound, Ontario. Make sure to subscribe to BetHubb TV so you'll be the first to hear about all of our upcoming contests. It's coming oh so soon. BetHubb, the sports betting social network. Real bets, real people.